Welcome back, everybody. Maybe wondering what I'm doing in my front yard with my kayak. I'm going to be doing a kayak review today, so this should be interesting. The reason I'm doing this is because I haven't been able to get a video out lately. I've just been really busy with school and everything, so let's do a quick kayak review, I thought, and here we go. So I'm going to go over all the pros and cons of my kayak. There it is right there. It is the Lifetime Tamarack Angler 120. I will leave the link in the description for the kayak below. So the first thing I want to talk about with this is the comfort, and you're going to see here, this is the seat. It's a little dirty. It's got some like dust and stuff on it, but don't worry about that. So this seat is, overall, it's a very comfortable kayak, and the problem with the seat is, look at how thin that cushion is. It's so thin, it's terrible, that's awful. But the backrest is amazing. The backrest is adjustable, you can adjust the angle and everything, so the backrest is actually amazing and super comfortable, but the seat cushion itself is awful. The next thing I want to talk about is, well, let's talk about the rod holders real quick. This is the one adjustable rod holder on this kayak. It's, honestly, it's pretty good. It comes with the kayak. Oh, here, let me see if I set up my camera right here. There we go. So the way this rod holder works is it holds three types of rods. It holds bait casters, spinning rods, and fly rods, so that's really nice. It does have the collar right here that you can turn and everything to keep your rods from falling out of the thing, so I use that a lot. You can change the angle that this is at right here, it's slant and everything. It's easy, you undo that like that, and it's super easy to do. You can change it like this, but so what you do to do this, you just pop it out like that, pop it up, and you can rotate it and just push it right back down. It's pretty easy. So that's one of the rod holders. That's like the only adjustable one. There's two more rod holders back here behind the seat to hold your extra rods if you brought anything with. I usually don't bring many with. I probably have like 2 rods usually, but usually it's honestly just 1, but sometimes I'll bring 2. That's very nice for that. Now for the paddle, there is a paddle holder. It's just this piece of paracord right here and this little hook, and you just hook it. It does keep your paddle in there pretty nice. I've never had a problem with that or anything, so that's pretty good. Storage wise, these are the storage hatches. Sorry, these are the storage hatches right here. There's 2 of them, one in the middle there and one back here. I'll open them both so y'all can see in there. It's a little wet in there because it rained and my kayak was out. Oops. Yeah, pop both those hatches open. There's a ton of storage in here. The only problem is I don't use it because you put stuff in here in these hatches and the whole thing is open. It's all connected, so it just slides back and you can't get your stuff out. So it's literally pointless to use those hatches, in my opinion. There are a couple. There are cup holders. There's one right there, and this is supposed to hold like a can, I guess. I don't know, but I've never used the cup holder, so I don't know if it's any good, to be honest with you. But the hatches are useless. And also this up here is useless. You're supposed to keep your tackle box up here, but it's literally useless, and I'll show you exactly why. So when I'm sitting down in my kayak and I got my tackle box up there, there's no way I'm gonna be able to reach up there and grab it unless I stand up. And I've never even tried standing up in this thing, so I don't know if it's really a good idea. That leads me to this is usually where I keep my gear right here. As you guys have seen in my videos, I keep everything back here, no problem. I don't bring a lot of gear with me. I can keep my tackle box, hooks, anything that I need right back here under this paracord, and it does a very nice job. I just wish there was a little bit more storage. I feel like it's not quite enough, to be honest with you. The other thing is this paddle came with the kayak. It's just the one that comes with the kayak. It's just a Lifetime paddle, I guess. I don't really know what to say about it. It's very light, works just fine, so not much to say about that. Other thing is stability. Stability wise, it's actually very stable. From my experience, it's I've never tipped it, never really had problems with it. I've gotten rocked around by wakes, waves, and just me rocking it around to kind of test it, and it's never really been a problem with the stability. It's a very wide kayak, so that's I think what makes it so stable. It's also it's a pretty long kayak. It's 10 feet long, and I also want to talk about the weight of this thing. So I'll show you. It's pretty light. Pretty light. I can lift it, very easily with, one arm and all. It's super light. I'm not exactly sure what the weight is on it, to be honest with you, but like I said, it's super light. I can just, lift it up like that really easy, and there's actually water in there too, so that doesn't help. But the last thing I wanted to go over was cost. I got this thing for under $200, which is obviously an amazing price. So if you can get that price on any kayak, I'd say it's probably worth a try. But overall, this is a awesome kayak for a beginner. I'd say I'm gonna probably upgrade it next year just because of the storage thing, and I'm thinking about maybe a pedal drive. I'm not really sure, but it's been great this year, honestly. It's been really amazing, and maybe I'll make a video about the gear I use if people are actually interested in that. So yeah, that is basic summary of this kayak and all the features and everything. But overall, it's a very good kayak for beginners. Biggest problem is storage. Storage is a huge problem with this thing. Only place you can really store it, in my opinion, is back here on the paracord. Hatches are useless. Front storage is pretty much useless, in my opinion. Yeah, so that is pretty much it. Okay, everybody. So also, I forgot to mention that coming up next week, I'm very excited for this. It's kind of a special announcement, I guess, for the channel. We're gonna have a camping / fishing trip up towards the Boundary Waters, near the Boundary Waters. Technically not in the Boundary Waters, but I believe we'll be doing some fishing in the Boundary Waters. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. So I wanted to show you guys the tent real quick. It's pretty cool. This is I believe the Coleman, Montana 8-person tent. It's pretty big. It's pretty big. It is pretty big. I'm I'm almost 6 feet tall. So this thing's like, I can easily stand up in this thing, so it's pretty good size. But yeah, camping video, it's a bug. Camping, fishing in the Boundary Waters, it's gonna be super fun. So I hope you guys are gonna enjoy that. I know that it's gonna be a lot of fun for me. Stay tuned for that. It'll probably come out next Tuesday or Wednesday. I think it's gonna be a 2-part thing. It's gonna be 2 days, so probably part 1 will be day 1, part 2 will be day 2. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Link for the kayak will be in the description. If you want to check that out, that'd be great. I mean, if you want to. I guess it's not like I'm being sponsored or anything, but yeah, if you want to check that out, go ahead. Hope you guys are excited for the camping video. Stay tuned for that. It'll be coming out in like a week and a half or so, I'd say. I know I'm excited. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you want to subscribe, I'm struggling here. If you want to subscribe to the channel and you haven't already, click right here, down in that corner. And if you want to watch my previous video, click right here, down in that corner. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.